welcome to another show. I'm really excited to be here again. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I will be taking a call on the air, so I will do a reading today. So we'll see if anyone calls through anyway, because obviously it's my second show, so I'm new here. So if it's meant to be, I hope you've all had a really good week. We had the full moon in Aries just a couple of days ago. God, I'm losing time because I feel like so much is happening, but that energy was very turbulent. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really felt that full moon in Aries that we just had. I was talking to a lot of people in my community and my group, and they were all feeling very much the same. So if you were feeling a bit of like an aggressive and a chaotic energy just this last week, that would totally be why. Even leading up to the full moon, I find it affects me a week or a couple of days prior, and then a week or a couple of days after. It's like that shadow period there. So, but you know, since that energy has kind of shifted, I've been feeling really inspired, really passionate, really like motivated. So like coming off the back end of the full moon in Aries energy is now having a bit more of a positive spin. Whereas this time last week, I was just not feeling it. I was feeling like very all over the place. So we will see how we go and see if someone calls through. Oh, we do have someone. Amazing. Hi, Cheryl, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm so happy to connect to you. And I have to tell you something before I start speaking. I had a download this morning, and they actually told me the name of the caller was going to be Cheryl, and I cannot believe that you've just gone through.
Oh,
I'm freaking out.
amazing.
I swear, I'm not even joking. I'm freaking out. Okay, so obviously it's meant to be today.
Yeah.
So how can I help you?
I'd like you to try and connect my mom.
Yes, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that because she came to me this morning, and when she came through to me, I actually had a grandmother coming through with her as well.
Okay, yeah.
So, wow, I'm sorry. I'm just buzzing out right now. This is crazy. So we'll see what your mum has to say, because when I connected in this morning, I was getting the name Cheryl, and I wasn't sure if that was her name or if that was your name. And now we've obviously clarified that's your name.
Yeah.
I'm just grounding her energy just for a moment, because I just want to collect my thoughts, because her energy is quite vibrant, right? So when I'm connecting in, I feel like I just want to jump out of my seat, and I've got a lot of energy. Was your mum like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Her personality, it's like she could just read the room. I feel like she was the life of the party, right?
Yeah. She had a sense of humor.
Yeah, she's awesome. And I feel like you're very much like her. You shared this same energy together. But I feel like towards nearing the end, coming to her departure, was she unwell? Was this a passing because she had health issues?
Yes.
Yeah, because she is saying to me towards the end, she wasn't able to do the things that she could once do. And I feel like she had a lot of pride. So I feel like your mum didn't like that people had to maybe do things for her. She didn't want to let that sense of control go.
Exactly.
Yeah. She is acknowledging that you had a very close connection, and she's also acknowledging that you did help her a lot. And even financially, she's talking about finances. Were you the one that maybe wrapped things up for her when she had departed? Did you take care of a lot of things after the fact?
Yeah, I organized everything. Yeah.
Yeah. This is just her way of acknowledging and saying thank you for that, because I do feel like this is still very fresh in your heart and in your mind. And grief is one of those things where it is always, it's always there, but I feel like for you, it's still definitely fresh.
Yes.
I'm hearing November. Is there a connection to November and February as well? Are either of these 2 months significant at all? February or November?
Yeah, November is my birthday, and February my grandma passed away.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So this is just your mum now acknowledging your birthday. And sorry, did you say February connected to your grandmother?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Has your grandmother departed as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
she came through with your mum.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they came through together, and I know this sounds really weird, but I'm very honest, and I'm going to be honest with you. They actually came through to me in the shower.
Oh my God.
I was just like downloading for today, and yeah, this is so crazy. So I just want to let you know that they're both very much present with you. Do you have a brother? They're now bringing and talking about a male energy, but it feels like a brother.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because they're now acknowledging. Is he a younger brother?
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're just acknowledging him. Does he, by any chance, I do feel like this is his energy I'm connecting to. Does he, by any chance, going through some mental health issues or emotional withdrawal at the moment? Is he going through any of this?
He has for most of his life, actually, up and down. Yeah.
Okay, because they are acknowledging this now, and I just have to say I won't go into extreme detail because obviously it's not a private one-on-one reading, but I do just want to acknowledge this because I do feel as though it may come, he has his highs and his lows, and they're just acknowledging that he may be coming to a low point again, and there's something about perhaps you taking on that motherly role with him. So it feels like you get quite emotional about it, but then you've also got to try and disconnect to take care of yourself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So don't feel guilty or bad about putting yourself first. And I just want to say this in general, don't feel bad about putting yourself first, because I do feel right now it's going to come to a time where you need to start focusing on you. And spirit, your mum specifically, keeps talking about a bit of a shake up in your world when it comes to like the foundations and the security and the home. So you may start, if you're not going through this right now, you may just start seeing a shift in this area of your life. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like it feels like a shake up within the household, within the family, and you're going to be okay, but I do feel like you might be faced with some decisions that might make you feel uncomfortable, but there is also going to be like an agreement that you enter into. This could be in regards to a business deal or work. There's some kind of partnership coming for you, which will be positive when it finally happens, but getting to this point might be a little bit rocky. Does that make sense?
Right. Yes, it does.
Yeah. Sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I'm trying to get as much to you in the short time that we have.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, your mom and your grandmother are very much around you and with you and guiding you. They are also saying to me, specifically your mom is talking about feathers and bees. So when you see feathers and bees or something to do with honey, I feel like there's a connection to your mum in the spirit world. So if you see a feather or a bee or taste honey in your mouth, that is your mum's way of giving you a sign. That's what's coming through.
Okay. Great.
Which is, which
feathers.
is,
yeah.
Okay, awesome. So that's definitely your mum. I also want to say to you as well, I feel like your grandmother may have been a little bit more reserved, but I do get the sense that she was a healer, or she had a presence about her which was very healing for people. You may have even gone to her for advice. There's this healing energy, but at the same time, I feel like she was very reserved.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Yes, but if you could get her talking, I feel like she had a lot of wisdom to share. You just had to kind of get her to that point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, do you have a daughter, or is there a little girl connected to you?
I have 2 granddaughters. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I'm now being shown them. So this is just your mum acknowledging those children, the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did she not meet them?
Okay.
Yes. Did she meet them?
Yeah. Oh, yes, she did.
She did? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they might have been really young, though. They're quite young.
Yes, they, yeah. I think they were 2 and 4.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Thank you for clarifying that, because she's saying she was making me feel as though she had known them, but they were so young that she wasn't able to really get to know them. But she will, on the spirit, you know, over on the other side, she will be there guiding, watching. Your mum really wants to be involved with things. Like, I feel like she's still going to be there watching. Like, she doesn't want to miss anything. I feel like that's just your mum's energy, and she's still the same now.
Yes, yeah, she was very much family. Yeah. Would she have a message for my dad? My dad.
Is your dad unwell?
No. He's going to be 89 here next week.
Okay. I don't have very long, but what I want to say to you is what did come through was health. He does need to be mindful of health. Now, that makes sense considering his age. But what I am hearing is that no matter what's going on with his health, he's always high energy. So I feel as though he just needs to try and take it easy and trust his path. That is what I am getting come through for you. So I'm really sorry that I have to really rush through that because we're about to run out of time. But just trust yourself too and know that you'll make the decisions that need to be made. I feel like I need to add that in there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. It was great to connect to you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Bye.